one.
And we are live here from Detroit as the Detroit Lions, who had a great season last year, actually, in fact, the best in franchise history, with a 15-2 season, will take on the Minnesota Vikings. And remember what happened the last time these two met. It was a 31-9 game. But they also had Sam Darnold, who is not good at pocket pressure, to say the least.
In the playoffs. He had a great season last year.
But anyways,
just not in the playoffs.
Yeah, but let's see how these teams play against each other tonight. The Lions had a great season, but fell short because of injuries. So
okay, that's not the only reason. Jared Goff is a fucking terrible playoff performer.
Well, no, I'm saying also, I'm just gonna say like the defensive injuries are a big deal.
Oh yeah, and Ben Johnson.
But anyways, they got all their injured people back. They got Aiden Hutchinson back and everything. So let's see how the Lions perform.
They do lose one player. Sorry, two people. Aaron
Glenn. And Ben Johnson.
Yes.
So a lot of people, this is a different Lions team from last year, but let's see how they perform tonight. And Detroit will kick the ball off, which means the Minnesota offense will start off with it. This is in Detroit. The Lions won the coin toss, decided to give the Vikings the offense. So of course this is, like we said, a very different Vikings team from last year. You don't got Sam Darnold as the starter anymore. Of course you have J.J. McCarthy, who was supposed to be a rookie last year, ended up getting replaced by his backup Sam Darnold, and is now technically in his rookie season here. So
yeah, he is eligible for the rookie of the year because he did not snap a single ball.
Yep. So here we go.
Of course, you still have Jefferson.
So they're at the 26. Let's see what they can do here. This is a now completely healthy Detroit Lions defense. And nice.
Of course, Justin Jefferson will probably help JJ in his development, but...
And of course, a lot of things have changed for Detroit as well, as there's no more Aaron Glenn, no more Ben Johnson. You still have Dan Campbell, who was in contention for Coach of the Year, didn't end up winning it. In fact, actually, funny enough, the Vikings coach, Kevin O'Connell, was the winner of that.
Honestly, I think neither of them should have won it. There's a coach down in Washington that should have won it, but...
Honestly, I would have given it to Kevin O'Connell, so I think it was a good choice.
I don't think it was.
Alright, so they're at the 48-yard line. They are doing good so far off that first snap. And, oh no, there's a sack.
Rookie mistake.
To Detroit with the sack there. And a good start for the Detroit defense here as they push them back to the 43 from the 48. And yeah, McCarthy he kind of froze. Saw this out of Cam Ward as well, and you just go down, you just don't know where you're going.
Of course, this will be the last game of week 1.
Yep, on prime time, 8:15 p.m. Right now, Detroit's defense is looking good. Now they got it. Nope, ball bounced. 3rd and 15.
Could have been a big game there, but nope.
Right now, Detroit is looking amazing. So, Vikings offense goes over it, see what they can change and do better. Backs up. And look at that, he's getting pressured. And, nope, just short. Do you go for it here?
You're Aaron Jones.
You know, Kevin O'Connell likes to play very conservative. But on the other side, you have the complete opposite of that. You have Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell would have went for it if it was a 4th and 10.
Dan Campbell went for it to make a big pass.
Mm-hmm. So I believe Kevin O'Connell will sign off the punt team. I don't know if he wants to take any risks yet. Yeah, he will.
I don't like to call here. I think sometimes he's too conservative, and that's why I think Dan Quinn should have won the Coach of the Year.
And the punt will bring it to the 18-yard line, and we will go to commercial. And here is Jared Goff. Had a pretty decent MVP season last year. He was in contention for MVP. Of course, he completely pissed away a Super Bowl, an NFC Championship spot when he didn't play so well against the Commanders. But let's see how he plays tinight.
David Montgomery taking the starting role today. Of course, they still have Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yep. And Montgomery is a powerhouse. Look at him go.
Yeah.
Nice pickup there of 7.
Oh, sorry, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Oh yeah, that was.
Sorry, of course, the Lions they share starting spot. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So nice pickup from Gibbs there. 7 yards. So hard to stop. So we're back here.
Gibbs
Lions
back.
Offense.
Gibbs on again.
And Goff is gonna pass here. I believe you
Take it way
pass
too
to
long.
Gibbs.
Yeah.
No.
Gibbs is wide.
Yeah. That's the thing about Gibbs too. He's one of those running backs who works just as well as a running back as he does a receiver. Yeah, and then Goff, yeah, that bounced. He was lucky that wasn't picked.
I think he was just trying to throw it away there for some reason. I believe this will be Montgomery that's on now.
Goff throws it nice. And
So,
Vikings
Shamir.
stop him.
Hold on,
Robinson.
yeah, I don't know who you are, I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, Allen Robinson. Okay, so he's a wide receiver. So
Yeah, no.
So the Lions looking good so far. I mean, they made a couple mistakes. Goff not passing to Gibbs when he was wide open, but not having any turnover troubles. Don't have to punt so far. And nope, that goes nowhere.
Yeah. Goff, of course, a playoff choker. I mean,
we're not quite in the playoffs yet. But yeah, let's see how they rebound right now. I think they're playing a little less risky right now. They don't want to, lose this game on a stupid mistake, even if it is very early.
And of course, I can name you, and if you guys want, I will name all the standings at the end of this game.
And nice throw. That's Laporta.
Before we end the game, I will name all the standings for week 1.
Yeah, that's just Sam Laporta.
Yeah. Actually, I can do that now.
Oh, no, you can't because this game's not over.
Yeah, I know.
You're after this game's or yeah.
After this game's over, I'll say all the standings.
And Goff with a beautiful pass there to Laporta. Sam, one of the most underrated tight ends in the league.
Yeah, honestly, one of the right now, like the only division that doesn't have its standings filled out is the NFC North. So
and this game will determine all the standings. So
yeah, right now the Packers lead it.
And oof.
Oh, that was a bad idea by Montgomery. This is where it gets better.
Oh yeah, we saw a little earlier Christian McCaffrey make that same mistake where instead of running
and where you can
straight,
where you can get 10 yards. Yeah, McCaffrey did a more crucial play. He really cost his team the game, but long down the road that kind of cost the team the game. If you got that, Niners would have walked out with a win, but of course he didn't, and now the Niners are 0-1 and third in the division.
And Goff, he's looking for a long throw here, it seems. He's standing there long, and yeah, he's going to throw that long, and bam! Look at that. 11-yard line, that's where they're going to mark him.
J-Mo. Of course, J-Mo, one of the best wide receiver twos in the league.
One thing I would suggest Goff does, see, he was good because he ended up getting it, but as you could see, before he released the ball, I mean, they were getting ready to sack him there. The O-line couldn't hold him off much longer. I think Goff needs better pocket movement, but yeah, overall a good throw, and they got to the 11-yard line.
It's fucking better, like.
And here we go, so Goff.
Gibbs back on.
And look at that, a lot of time in the pocket again, and just short.
Of course, Jameson Williams. That was a third down. They didn't get it, but they'll probably still go for it. Obviously, I would go for that anyway, but still.
I think right now you got to run Gibbs in there.
Yeah.
He's been trouble for.
Of course, he's
Minnesota.
In my opinion, who do you think? I believe that's Montgomery that was on. Yeah, it's Montgomery.
And Montgomery, he gets a first down.
I'm just run Gibbs. I think Gibbs is just better than Montgomery. Like, I know the Lions like to say, oh, neither of them are better than each other. I think Gibbs is better, personally. Montgomery back on. Disagree with the call. Of He's fucking, I can't make it fucking hell. Shit.
And he runs back. And touchdown! I believe that was to... Laporta, yeah.
Who, last year against the Commies, he made that crazy one-handed catch.
Yeah. Sam Laporta, one of my favorite tight ends in the league, like I said. Wide open, couldn't get covered. Goff throws right to him, and bam. Lions get the first points on the board at home. So now they're going to bring out the kicking crew for the extra point. And it's good, and that will bring us to commercial. Lions lead 7-0. And the Lions going to do the kickoff as the Vikings will get the ball back. Couldn't get anything on their first drive. See what they can do here. He takes a knee.
Of course, last year people were saying that the Lions were America's team. Do you think that's true? Do you think a team like the Cowboys and the Philly are America's team still?
I wouldn't say Lions are. I think they're just hot in the moment because this is the first time their team's been this good.
I think you could say it because all of America loves an underdog story.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what they can do this year. I mean, they weren't too great in the playoffs last year. Literally getting, I guess, first rounded. Okay, nice pocket presence from McCarthy there, and gets a first down. So we're seeing he's better in the pocket. He took that first sack and realized, okay, let's not make mistakes like that again, which is something I love out of rookies, by the way. I don't feel like we saw that same kind of energy out of Cam Ward, even though he is an incredible quarterback and he did win his game. He didn't learn from the pocket presence mistake right away. He kept taking sacks. And even had a turnover at one point. And they hand it off to Jones, and he only picks up 1 yard. So Aaron Jones, very good running back, but this Detroit defense, very skilled against the run.
So the Detroit defense is always good when healthy, but...
Yeah. Let's see what the Vikings do here. Run was unsuccessful.
Of course, Aiden Hutchinson getting injured and out for the
Oh, nice. Nice throw.
Aiden Hutchinson was out for the season last year when the Lions. I mean, they didn't really need him in the game he got injured against Dallas. So I mean, that was not close in any aspect. But we all know that Micah Parsons like saying, "Oh, the scoreboard lied. It was much closer than the scoreboard told." No, it was not in any way.
So they're in Lions territory now. Let's see what they can do with this. Lions are on the board. You need to stay close to them, so we know that they like to blow their opponents out. So that's a 1 yard pickup again. Aaron Jones not very good tonight against the run defense. Alright, let's see what Minnesota does here. They're at the 41, nice, and just short.
Of course, the North ended up kind of being broads last year. I mean, Vikings went 14-2, got first round, and Lions went 15-2. Sorry, Vikings got 14-3, got first round. Lions got 15-2, and lost in their first game. And then Packers, well, they're the 7th seed, so like there wasn't really a lot of confidence.
A team that, you know, what you would say is the toughest in the league, which in the regular season might have been true.
Yeah, in the division.
And the playoffs it didn't end up.
Yeah, not at all three of them that made the playoffs. They just ended up sucking, and that just goes to show how fucking dog shit the Bears were.
And
oh my god,
overthrow from McCarthy.
Not even overthrow. You see, they're just throwing nothing here.
So it's a 4th and 1. Are they gonna kick the field goal, or are they gonna go for it? I think you should go for it here.
Yeah, you have to go for it because obviously, like the Bears, the Lions like to blow their opponents out by forcing a field goal first.
Yeah, I know. Like you can't fall for this trick. Yeah, they're gonna go for it. Although we have seen Aaron Jones struggle, and they're gonna run him. So, let's see. And he's got it. He's got it. He's got
a lot. It's like a touchdown. Yeah, he's gonna get it.
No, he's just short. Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You're probably gonna get a touchdown.
Stop
anyway.
at the 1 though.
He's probably gonna get the touchdown anyway.
And that's the end of the quarter. Lions up by 7, going into the second. Okay, so they're gonna run Jones again at the 1 yard line for the touchdown. Let's see if he can get it. And Jones has got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. So now this game is back in the conversation for the Minnesota Vikings. They looked rough at the start, and they're back in this thing.
Never forgot about that.
What?
Doesn't the MIN stand for Minneapolis?
Well, they could, but it stands for Minnesota as well.
But doesn't Minnesota stand for the MEN?
No, MIN.
I didn't even know that. That was the MEN. Man, I couldn't spell.
Alright, so they're going to go bring on the kicking crew to tie this thing up 7-7. The kick is up and it's good, and this thing is tied up.
Of course, Goat Jones will be the backup for Minnesota. I think they should make him the starter.
So here's Jared Goff. Threw a pass touchdown to Laporta earlier. Let's see what he can do here. Well, the Lions have been perfect on the drives. Oh, Goff, no.
No, that's a rookie mistake.
Yeah, Jared Goff, he's been in this game too long to make mistakes like that. You got to scramble out of those type of mistakes. And yeah, he's sacked, and that's a 2nd and 21. Yeah, that pocket awareness is awful. Oh man. You know, for a veteran like Goff, I'd expect him not to make a mistake like that. Good lord. Yikes, yeah. He got shit rocked.
Yeah, that was a very avoidable sack.
They're going to be brought to 17.
That's a mistake we saw Cam Ward make, but Cam Ward's a rookie, so it's a common mistake for Cam.
I know, we saw JJ make that same mistake too, but he learned from it. Hopefully Goff does too, but he's not a rookie. I mean, he's a veteran in this thing. And now Goff going to back up. Nice throw. Oh, I thought that was picked off for a minute, but no, a lot of yards gained there. So they'll be stopped at the 50.
The J-Mo having a nice game for himself in this game.
Remember that legendary interception?
Oh, sorry, Robinson.
I still remember that legendary interception that J-Mo threw last year. In the divisional game. I thought that was picked for a minute. Look at that.
I know.
He had that.
And Robinson having a nice game, too.
So the line's looking good right now. Stop at the 50, and they are close to Minnesota territory. Should get there. And he runs it with, I believe that was Montgomery, or was it Gibbs? It was Gibbs, okay. 2nd and 8, only a 2-yard pickup. Alright, so they're stopped at the 48, so now they are officially in Minnesota territory. And Goff. Almost picked,
yeah,
but it's blocked.
Yeah, Van Ginkel, of course, had 2 interceptions from knockaways last year, so...
So it's a 3rd and 8, they gotta convert here. It's kind of a big pickup for a 3rd down. Let's see what they can do. Goff backs up. Oh, he's standing. I don't like that position.
No, again!
No, you gotta throw that away. He saw that one coming.
Yeah, this is like how Sam Darnold played in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't throw the ball away.
No, I saw that sack coming from a mile away. No, you gotta, in that situation, you scramble or you throw it away. He saw that coming, too. He looked him dead in the eyes and saw that sack. Yeah, he knew that shit was coming. Yep, Goff taking his 2nd sack of the day.
Both of them have been his fault, though.
I know.
I don't even blame this on the line. You gotta scramble.
I mean, yeah, they're back in their own territory now. They got a punt here, but at the same time, we know who's on coaching. Okay, anyways, yeah, it will obviously be a punt. They lost way too many yards for it now today.
I'm honestly not surprised.
And that will be their first punt of the game, probably their last. And that'll be a touchback.
I mean, of course, it's going to be a touchback. I mean, your punter's not... I don't know how your punter was in the fucking in the Pro Bowl last year. He was literally barely even there.
Okay, anyways, we will be back after the break. So here we go. The Vikings are back on.
Then after the Lions' first punt of the entire season and probably the last punt of the entire season.
Fake, and that is 46 yards.
Caught by Jefferson. Of course, Jefferson always a threat. One of the best wide receivers in this league.
Yeah, one of the hardest to cover.
Yeah, I mean, of course, last year when they were facing the Packers tried their very best to guard Jefferson in the first half, but they forgot to guard Jordan Addison. So when you guard Jefferson well, you always have to keep account. Jordan Addison's always there too.
Yeah, Jordan Addison's also incredible. And yeah, this receiver room on Minnesota is just insane. One of the best in the league. And now it seems like it's going to be a run play here. And it will be. So Jones gets the ball, and nice run. Oh, yeah. And there's a flag down.
Probably going to be on both teams. Chiefs win.
Yep. It's on the defense, I believe. Yep. Okay, so that will send Minnesota.
And it's going to be a phantom 15. Yep. Okay.
So that'll bring them to the 30-yard line in in their own territory.
Okay,
Sorry, no, in Detroit territory.
Mahomes Zebras will give the Vikings a call. Mahomes probably watching this game and saying, maybe I want the Vikings to win.
So in Detroit territory now, that was a 15-yard face mask. Oh, bad throw. I think it was blocked, but still.
It wasn't.
No, it had a weird curve when it went up. I think somebody touched it. Yeah, McCarthy's gotta find more open men here because that ball just went to nothing.
He's 5'8".
And oh no, that could have been a perfect catch there, but no.
Yeah, of course I know McCarthy was about to get sacked, so I think his goal was just to throw the ball away. But
I know there was an open man there though. If you just threw it a little higher.
Yeah, but that was Jordan Addison wide open.
Alright, let's see what they do here.
Need to convert.
And oh no.
Loads of time. Spending too much time.
Yeah, who got it?
Addison.
Yeah, Addison's a great wide receiver. And that brings him to the 9. Great catch from Jordan Addison there.
Really underrated wide receiver in this league. I would just say he's the top 3 best wide receiver twos in the league. I would say 1 Devontae Smith.
2 Jordan Addison.
And 2 J-Mo. Actually, J-Mo's that pick. Totally.
I still put Jordan Addison over J-Mo though.
Yeah. I mean, it's close, obviously. I think they're interchangeable.
Alright, so Minnesota could take the lead here, which would be huge against the Lions in their own, stadium, especially after the season they just had. And nice run from Jones, and oh, is he going to be in? He is! Touchdown!
The Vikings! The touchdown.
That should be the noise that their stadium makes every time they get a touchdown. Minnesota!
It's skull. Just go Minnesota!
Look at that. Aaron Jones staying up, breaking 3-4 tackles, but he's in. Wow. After the way they've been able to stop him tonight, what an incredible run from the running back there. Aaron Jones, incredible. And they're looking for the extra point here, and Minnesota will take their first lead of the game. And it's good. That'll bring us to the break as the Lions are down. And the Vikings kick it away as they are surprisingly taking the lead. The 8-point favorite in this game is Detroit. Oh, there's a flag. Holding. So it's on the kicking team. And that will bring the Lions to the 14-yard line. But yeah, it's considering the Lions are the 8-point favorites, it's actually shocking how good the Vikings are playing right now, especially considering they have a rookie quarterback.
Oh, that's a face mask. What?
Yeah. So nice pickup there. That'll bring them to 31.
I think that was a face mask on the Lions. Look at that. Look at that right there.
Let's take another. Yeah, that was a face mask.
Yeah, bad call by the refs. So Mahomes, I thought, was rooting for the Vikings, but apparently he's rooting for the Lions a little bit too.
Yeah, I don't. So
bad call.
Yeah, the face mask, just I don't know how they missed that. That was blatantly obvious in the replay. But the Lions will get to the 31. Back up, and nice catch for a pickup of 7. We'll bring them to the 38 for a 2nd and 3. What a catch.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
So the Vikings defense trying to get back into this. I mean, Detroit's still in their own territory, so you can still make a big stop here. But they don't want them to tie it, especially considering Detroit starts with the ball. And nice takedown of Gibbs. You know, for someone as fast as Gibbs, who can break tackles well, I like how they took him down there. They're like, no, 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 you're getting contained, pal. And they just smashed him to the ground. The Lions' offense should also be the offense that gets the 2-minute warning unless we see something huge here. But let's see. And Goff, lots of time. Nice throw. To Laporta again. Laporta having a huge game. Of course, this drive
really only still. I think this drive's only. I'm not like too happy about this drive because I think it's only still going on because that uncalled face mask penalty. So I'm not rooting for the Lions anymore in this game after that.
So 3 receptions for 51 yards. The tight end, Sam Laporta, having a big game tonight.
Yeah. I still can't get over that missed face mask.
So they're at the 35 now. In Vikings territory. They also start off with the ball. So if you're... Oh, there's a 2-minute warning. So anyways, as I said, the Lions do start off with the... Oh, sacked again!
That was actually not a Goff, to be fair.
Yeah. Look at that breaking.
Van Ginkel. Such a underrated defensive player in Minnesota, the league.
Breaking so many blocks just to get. Look at that! Jumped over him to sack off.
I know. One of those underrated players in this league, so in Van Ginkel.
Goff sacked for a 3rd time tonight.
Both to his fault.
I can't even get what I was trying to say because something big always happens. But as I'll say again, the Vikings want to be able to score maybe one more time before the half, just because if Detroit, scores here, yeah, they will take a score lead, which Minnesota wants to hold on to, considering the Detroit is the better team across the board.
Who starts the ball in the second half? I believe it.
It's Detroit.
Yeah, so you definitely want the Vikings. Vikings definitely want to score again.
Yeah. All right, but
it doesn't even have to be a touchdown.
Goff is having a little bit of trouble here. It's a 3rd and 13.
Again.
Sacked again.
Even a giant loss. That was on Goff. Yeah, Goff is
sack.
Goff is holding to the ball way too long, and I would honestly not even be surprised if the Lions go for this.
And the timeout is there, and we will go to break. And the Lions are going to punt here.
Wow!
After a 4th sack to Goff. This is huge for Minnesota. They could take a 2-score lead going into halftime.
And honestly, I don't even think the Lions will get a touchdown at the second half. This is insane. Goff has not been able to be aware.
Goff in the red zone or even in Vikings territory in general, just hasn't been in his A game.
And Aaron Jones actually having a big game, and he's averaging 8.8 yards per carry.
I know. J.J. McCarthy, nice throw.
Aaron Jones, nice reception.
Yep,
out of bounds.
7.
Never mind.
Okay, so they mark him not out of bounds for the landing. And Minnesota already using one of their timeouts, and they're going to use a second one here.
I disagree with that.
And we're back here. JJ snaps the ball. Could have been way better, but yeah.
Honestly, I think it was actually a good play, honestly. You want to stop I honestly think the fucking timeout was retarded. But still the ball away.
Yeah. So, if they can at least get into Detroit territory, they can, at the very least, maybe settle for a field goal, which would still be a pretty decent lead, but you want to take 2 touchdowns, obviously.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's a 4th and 3.
McCarthy not playing his best football, but Goff playing somehow even worse.
And not on the throwing it, it's just the pocket awareness. Jared Goff is just taking sack after sack after
and mainly, it's not even the O-line, it's just he doesn't scramble when you need to scramble.
So now Minnesota will punt the ball. And you don't want to the Lions to capitalize on this. And that's a touchback. And we will be going to break. So here we go. They're at their own territory, 40-yard line. And nope, stuffed. So they're going to do a no huddle here. I assume so. You don't want to use that final timeout too quickly. As each second comes off the clock. I don't know. Okay, they'll use their final timeout. And that'll bring us to a break. So no more timeouts left for Detroit. I think that was a very bad idea by Campbell. Let's see what they do here. Fake. And they're going to throw deep. Or maybe not, just medium. And yeah, there's no way to stop the clock now, so they're just going to go for the field goal now. I mean,
they don't even have time.
Yeah, they don't even have time, so I was going to say. So they're just going to accept, yeah, I think they have to realize that going for the timeout at that point was a very weird idea. Yep, alright, so they're going to go for it, couldn't do it. And that'll bring us to halftime. And we're going to show you some final stats here.
And we're going to say our picks. And I think we both have the Vikings going into halftime. Jared Goff's part and the play calling too. Jared Goff's play calling has just been not there today, so I'm going Minnesota here.
Vikings dominating in everything except passing yards, I believe. But yeah, no, I'm going for the Vikings as well. I just think they've been playing better football. I mean, at first this was looking like the Lions game, but at this point, no, I gotta pick the Vikings to win this. So the Vikings will kick it away as the Lions will get the offense back. They couldn't get anything going before halftime ended, as they were the final possessor in that case, but they at the very least look to tie it here. Right now Minnesota's looking amazing. The Vikings were looking good at first, and now this has been Minnesota's game ever since then. Alright, let's see what the Lions do on offense now. They're at the 24-yard line. They don't have to rush this time. And nice, but he's stuffed. 7-yard pickup. So Goff to St. Brown there.
Yeah, St. Brown. I think that was his first catch.
Yep. Laporta's been working as the best receiver tonight.
Yes, second best was Jameer Gibbs. And Robinson's actually also had a great game.
So now we're seeing the Lions slow down a lot more compared to
Did I just say fucking Gibbs?
What?
Did I just say fucking Gibbs in it?
So. Oh, wow.
I meant J-Mail.
First down from Gibbs there.
Anyways, what are you saying?
Anyways, I was saying the Lions have been playing a lot slower. It seems like the Vikings defense has tightened up a little more. At first the Lions were smoking them, but now it's been slow. Goff has been sacked 4 times. And they're slowing down the run as well. Gibbs hasn't had that big of a game. Neither is Montgomery. Goff backs up, fake, and that's a big pickup there in Vikings territory.
Common wrong.
Yep, in Vikings territory, so this is good for them. The Vikings 37. And I'm seeing a little bit of a stronger second half from Detroit here so far. Goff has had decent pocket presence, yeah, see? Yeah, it's been fantastic as well in that case, but
defense weakening up a little bit.
So in Vikings territory, this should be something for Detroit. They can, all right, yeah, the run, nope, nothing, just got 5 rushes for 18 yards. Gibbs not having his best game tonight. Typically, he's been able to have good games against this Vikings defense, but tonight's not that night. Alright, 2nd and 9, 35-yard line. Let's see what they got. Goff. Nice. That's a Laporta again.
Laporta having a great game today.
Look at this. They're going to pull out his stats in a minute. Yeah, 7 receptions for 89 yards. Yeah, Laporta is playing as wide receiver 1 in this game. Beautiful catch from Laporta. Yeah, incredible game for him. Alright, so Lions offense at the 16. They look to get something going here. Goff. Keeps throwing in corners here.
Well, see, if it's weak, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Yeah. So it seems like, yeah, if I had to say the one big flaw that the Vikings defense has had, it seems like they have trouble against tight ends. Laporta's been open pretty much all night, so they can cover tight ends a little bit better.
Yeah, they can walk out of here with a win, yeah.
And could have been a touchdown.
Oh my God!
Overthrown.
Yeah, Jared Goff not having not his night, not even a completion percentage. Just like you said, a good completion percentage, but he's just holding on the ball too long.
Yeah. It seems like when he does throw it and you see those overthrows, he's just got too much pressure on him. He isn't a good pressure passer tonight. And if it's not the pressure passing, it's also just the sacks he's been taking. And look at this. Goff.
Touchdown. Sam Laporta.
Laporta with his second of the night. So this game will be more than likely be tied again. As the Lions score.
44. By Jay-Z.
Beautiful catch by Laporta there. Always staying open. And again, like what did we say? We said, what's the Vikings' biggest flaw tonight? It's covering tight ends. The tight end gets the second touchdown, and the only 2 touchdowns that Detroit has scored all night.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if the Vikings can start guarding tight ends better, they got to walk out of here with a win.
Yep, and this thing will be tied up. I mean, we both picked Vikings to win this thing. Detroit starting to look better again.
I mean, before the game, we both picked Detroit. Second halftime, we picked the Vikings. Right now, I have to go with Detroit again.
I'm still in the Vikings.
Yeah, it depends. Like if Goff's been getting better, but the O-line's also been getting better. But if this O-line starts weakening up on the let's say the next drive, the drive of that, Minnesota wins.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go to a quick commercial. And Detroit will give the ball back to Minnesota as this thing is a tie game, 14-14. Minnesota scoring both their touchdowns in the first half. Lions just scoring their second just now.
And having a good return there at the 28-yard line. Aaron Jones still averaging 8.8 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns, 53 yards, 6 rushes. So he's having a good game. The run defense isn't that strong against him.
I don't know what the cameraman's doing here. Anyways.
In the first quarter, I mean, obviously, in the first quarter they were great, but in the second quarter it was just awful. So.
Alright, so jet sweep here, and a pickup of 6 from Justin Jefferson.
Of course, Justin Jefferson also works as a running back sometimes.
So if I'm Minnesota, obviously, you got to score here.
Yeah, you got to target Jefferson, too.
You don't want to give the Lions any opportunity.
Yeah, and I honestly feel like we should be targeting Jefferson more. I feel like he hasn't had that great of a game today.
Throw, and that's to...
Yeah, I believe Hutchinson, I believe. Sorry, Naylor.
Mosley with the tackle. So they're getting back to Detroit territory.
70 Lion against the Lions.
Yep. Getting back to Detroit territory. Nice, but not a giant pickup. But they're at the 50, so that'll be a 2nd and 6. So Minnesota's offense looking to make a move again.
Gotta win. It was a must-win for Minnesota, in my opinion. I think if you block Detroit from getting the season sweep on you, then that's a massive win for Minnesota. Because like they were great last year, but Detroit still got the season sweep, and so if you can prevent that with your new quarterback, that would be a massive win for JJ McCarthy. But you know, Daniel, you know what else is massive?
Yep. Anyways, so Minnesota looking good. They're in Detroit territory. I haven't seen the offense slow down yet.
Oh, it's picked. Yeah, that would have been bad against this mid-ass beat. I'm kidding.
Good work from good work from everybody on the outside for Minnesota right now, because they're blocking any of these from being interceptions. Nice. So up to 24 now. Minnesota's still looking good. Handing it off. And That is a 5-yard pickup from Aaron Jones, who's had a pretty good game tonight.
Yeah, again, averaging 8.8 yards per carry.
They're at the 19 now. Minnesota looking really good. See, this is why I still have them. I mean, they haven't slowed down since they got their shit together.
Yeah, ever since that first touchdown, it was just, I think they've had a perfect game since the first touchdown.
Yep. And no.
No, that's my issue. J.J. McCarthy's making a lot of rookie mistakes. That's why I think Detroit can win this.
Gotta convert here. You don't want to settle for a field goal. That's for sure.
Yeah, I thought especially against Detroit.
Let's see what they do.
Jefferson wide, but
nice.
okay. Jordan Addison. I would have went for Jefferson there. I think he was wide open.
It seems like Addison has been McCarthy's man all night.
I know. Jefferson, I still feel like Jefferson is wide. That's my thing. Like wide in the end zone.
Yeah. 5-yard line. From here, I would just run Jones.
Oh yeah.
Jones has been fantastic in the
yeah, it looks.
red zone. Sorry.
Yeah, it looks like that's what they're gonna do. Oh no, fullback.
And he's in. Touchdown.
I believe that's the won't be Aaron Jones. Somebody else.
Yeah. That is the fullback, but
That's C.J. Ham.
that will bring Minnesota to 20 points. Detroit's defense not able to stop them here. That's what I said. You always.
Of course, C.J. Ham, probably the best fullback in the league. I mean, he's the only one that like literally anybody knows. So
always got to read the defense. If you're the offense, you always got to read the defense and what they strive at, what they're bad at. And I think what Minnesota's exposed from Detroit is that the run game, the run defense isn't excellent in the end zone or in the red zone at all.
yeah, and they just took an advantage of that. I think it's sometimes I think what Minnesota's gonna coach, Kevin O'Connell's gonna coach like in this season, is gonna be okay. First drive's your test drive, like offensive drive is your test drive. Test what they're weak at, but like you test. You don't jump right over and try to get a touchdown for first play. So first drive, you try to test it. I mean, of course you try, but like you're gonna try and test it too. And if you don't get a touchdown, you just tested it. That first drive was a successful drive ultimately.
And we're just gonna go a quick commercial here. And Minnesota just gives the ball away. There it is. Detroit's ball now. Taken down.
And it seems like with Detroit, like every time they do something well on offense, the defense just kind of sells. Every time the defense does something well on defense, the offense does not something doing wrong. So I think that's why I have Minnesota going right now.
Yep. So let's see what they do here. Minnesota's been great at not letting the Lions hold the lead against them. Actually, funny enough, it's been Minnesota holding most of these leads.
Yeah, the Lions have only had one lead all game, all night. And again, Goff, you have the stats to seem like he's been good, but ultimately he really hasn't. He hasn't. Like, you gotta scramble. Like, he's been terrible in my opinion. I know he's great stats: 275 yards, two touchdowns, and 20 for 25. Sorry, yeah, 21 for 25 now. 279 yards and 2 touchdowns. But he just hasn't been like, every time nobody's open, he doesn't scramble. He just gets sacked. He just waits to get sacked if nobody's open.
And they should run this to the fourth quarter here. And that will bring us to the break. So, Minnesota up by a score, 21-14.
Jared Goff, loads of time. Wow.
Pocket.
Finally, yeah. Almanon really needed to come in clutch there.
And they're almost in Minnesota territory.
I mean, honestly, if I'm Detroit, I want to run the clock a little bit here. Because, like, I would run Gibbs a little bit. Because, like, if you run the clock a little bit, then you can obviously like then Minnesota has less time because Minnesota's offense is perfect, has been perfect. It's 3 for 4 right now on touchdown on scoring drives. Or if not that, 3 for 5. So and they've had a perfect second half already.
And they hand the ball off. So another thing I've noticed on both sides, which is good for both, no takeaways, no picks, no fumbles, nothing like that yet. They've been good at ball control. It seems like for the Lions offensively, it's been the pocket awareness. Goff has taken 4 sacks. For the Vikings offensively, it's J.J. McCarthy. He just overthrows the ball when he's under pressure too much, and that can cause interceptions. That can cause turnover on downs, whatever it may be. Oh! I thought it was picked for a minute.
But that was a bad throw by Goff.
I saw one of the defensive men dive. I was like, oh shit, was that picked?
Honestly though, Goff, take away like the sacks, like he's actually had a very great game. Almost 300 yards, 2 touchdowns.
The biggest problem
and a very good completion percentage.
The main thing I gotta complain about is Goff is just that pocket.
Yeah, the pocket awareness has been awful. Yeah.
Goff backs up.
Holding on to the ball again. Again.
He's gonna, no.
Oh?
Yeah, nice. Okay, yeah, okay. Still though, way too long. I don't like how long he was in there. I mean, yes, you got the completion, but yeah, you could see the D-line from Minnesota. They were ready to sack him. And then he threw it away, which he thankfully got a completion, but you gotta find an open man faster than that. If you don't, you throw it away or you just scramble with it. But yeah, nonetheless a great throw. Caught by Jamison Williams. So now they're at the 26. They want to tie this thing up. Goff hands it off. Oh, nope, fake. Goff, it looks like he's going to throw. Okay, medium here, and is that in? It is. So 1st and goal, 8-yard line. Caught by Amon-Ra, who's been having a great second half.
Yeah, I mean, first half he was kind of sleeping, but they woke him up in the second half, probably talking to him in the locker room.
And you got to remember one thing, regardless if Detroit scores here or not, the clock control belongs to Minnesota. They get the ball back, and they got all the time on the clock they want, as long as they stay good with getting first downs and whatnot.
But Daniel, do you watch the St. Bound podcast?
I don't.
I sometimes do.
I actually see some action, that's funny.
Yeah, I know.
But
I watched the
interview with Caleb.
Yeah, same.
And that will be Montgomery, who will only pick up about, I believe, 4. Sorry. They are at the 4-yard line. So Minnesota's D-line hasn't struggled with the run as much in the end zone as badly as Detroit's D-line has. Both touchdowns from Detroit have been passing touchdowns. So let's see what they do here. Hands it off. And he's in. Montgomery, touchdown.
Honestly, I think that was too early.
I don't. I think the clock is Detroit's enemy in this.
No, I said that was too early for Detroit.
I know. I don't think they should run the clock. I think they should leave as much time as possible.
Now I think Minnesota's just going to run the clock. I feel like it was too early but too late at the same time.
No, because if you score and you run the clock yourself, then you
feel like
Minnesota the time to do it.
No, I feel like they left at least, because I feel like Minnesota can run all five minutes off the clock, which 46 seconds is not enough time.
And the ball is in, so this will be a tie game.
I think Minnesota's going to have like a 4-minute drive here, so like a 4-minute 30. I feel like we're just going to run the clock the entire time. We're going to get a little clip from this crowd by the cameraman.
He's gooning.
I know.
Yeah, we will be back after the break. And the Lions will kick it away as Minnesota will get the ball back with this game tied at 21-21.
I still have Minnesota going right now.
Oh yeah, me as well. They just look better in the second half. Second quarter as well. Honestly, the Lions, I mean, they've gotten better since the second quarter, no doubt, but I feel like their absolute peak in this entire game has been the first quarter. And that's probably the worst quarter to peak in, so.
That's probably the least entertaining quarter. And this game has definitely got woken up since that, though. This game has been great.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Hands it off to Jones, and doesn't pick up much there. He's had a good game, but that wasn't his night, or wasn't his play, I should say, not play. Loses 2 yards. Yeah, I think you run it too much, you make it too predictable. I think you gotta start making JJ throw it a little bit.
My only issue with JJ throwing is he has been overthrowing a lot.
It's the pressure. I don't think he's great at handling pressure.
Like, yeah, first game on prime time.
So 2nd and 12, 5 minutes left. You need to score on this drive. You can't give the ball back to Detroit. That's crucial, and it's a first down to Addison again. Addison having a monster game of his own. Five receptions for 83 yards. Wow. So they're at their own 39. Not too bad so far, aside from that Aaron Jones tackle. Hands it off to Jones again, and Jones got the good gain and a first down. Jones having a great game tonight. Got stuffed once, but it's been better since then. Absolutely insane game from Aaron Jones there. Wow.
Yeah.
So let's see what the Vikings offense does here. A little more than 4 minutes on the clock left. We'll see how long they decide to run this drive, considering we're not too sure of who will get the 2-minute warning yet. But there's a fumble! I think he's down. And it says Detroit, they say Detroit recovers, but no, I think he's down.
Yeah.
Let's see the replay. No, he was down. Yeah, that ball's still in. Okay. The ref's got to review this.
Mahomo Zebas need to, yeah, dude. Okay, Mahomo Zebas gonna review it. Why do I even wear the NFL jersey? Just wear the ref's jersey. Instead of the Chiefs jersey. Actually, they might have been.
I don't know, let's see what they say. It's a hard call.
Yeah, this is tough.
I'd still say he's down. I don't know. Not exactly the greatest angle ever. No, it's Minnesota's ball. Okay.
I say that's a tough call, so I say just let them play, right?
Yeah, I think it's fair to keep it to Minnesota.
Yeah.
And they give it to Jones again, who has a good run here, and okay, first down.
First down, yeah. Wow. Breaking tons of tackles.
Aaron Jones has been a powerhouse tonight. He was having a rough first quarter, but ever since then he's been incredible. And they're at the 15-yard line, so I'm pretty sure Detroit's offense will probably be the ones that get the 2-minute warning. I mean, we still got quite a bit of time left, and they're already in the red zone. So let's see. This game has been incredible.
Yeah, ever since the first quarter, it's just been a great game. Minnesota was kind of boring to watch in the first quarter, but that was just because they were testing it.
And JJ,
Jefferson.
Yep, he goes down.
Yeah. Honestly, I think this game might go into OT, honestly, because the Vikings have not run the clock at all.
Oh no, they're going. They're just going. They want that touchdown. They don't care how quick, how long it takes.
I know, and that might send this game into OT, which means the part 2 in this game.
And no, okay, he stopped. 1st and goal, 2-yard line. We're gonna go to a brief commercial here. So here we go. They bring the fullback out. Oh no. Oh, fake. Touchdown. Minnesota with their 4th of the night.
And Minnesota with a touchdown, and So Detroit scores, well, assuming Minnesota gets the PAT. This goes into overtime.
Should, yeah.
Yeah. Assuming both.
It depends how much time is on the clock by the time Detroit presumably scores.
Yeah.
So Detroit's offense will be the ones that get the 2-minute warning. So that is in their benefit.
Assuming both of the offensive, both Detroit scores, and this PAT goes through. Both PATs go through. This goes into overtime. Should be going through.
It's in.
Yeah.
And we will go to a break. And the Vikings will kick it away as they're up by a score. So Detroit has to score on this drive to keep this thing in conversation now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they have everything on their side.
Of course, Detroit fans pretending like they had fans before, like 2019. Sorry, 2022. But yeah, you know.
So everything is on Detroit's side right now offensively. They got the 2-minute warning on their side. They got all 3 timeouts, and they start in good field position. So, let's see. Off. Open man.
No, throws, yeah.
Oh, wait, no. Nice.
Complete, yeah.
Still, though, I don't like how long he was there. Yeah, he was literally an inch away from being sacked, and there's the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, that could have been a strip. Yeah, that could have been a strip, too.
Yeah, 28-21 going into 2-minute warning. So Goff getting lucky with that non-sack. Instead, he picked up...
a ton.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the time? Oh no,
no.
spending too much time throwing. Okay, complete.
I think the problem is they're trying to like get down the field this fast, but like, I mean, you got the clock is on your side right now.
Whose side?
On Detroit's. I mean, they can run this and then they score.
Overtime.
Overtime, exactly. Like.
No.
And they're gonna do no huddles. I don't like how quickly they're trying to get down the field. They're acting like they have like 10 seconds left. I'm assuming they're going to use the first one at some point.
Yeah, Detroit wants to send us into overtime.
They do, but like I feel like you're going to get down the field so fast, you're going to give Minnesota an inch's time to get that.
Yeah, a field goal. Yeah.
Exactly. They're going to do another no huddle. I don't like how fast they're going.
Which, I mean, that actually means we don't have to do a part 2. So yay!
And throws it deep.
Oh no.
They're deep down the field right now. They're for 3.
Yeah, this is bad for Detroit, honestly.
Yeah, we're giving Minnesota way too much time to get that final.
No, the clock is rolling, so they can kind of run the clock right now. Like they can like run like 24. No.
Another no huddle.
Bad idea.
Just take your first time out. Why?
No, throwing the ball.
Goff. No. No, I had to throw it away. Run it. What are we doing here? Run it.
Yeah, run the football, man. I don't like this play calling by Dan Campbell. And the clock management by Jared Goff. Jared Goff decided to do that no huddle, but Dan Campbell decided to do that, to throw it deep, and I don't like either of those.
Why are we throwing it at the 3-yard line?
Yeah, look like actually I'm running here. No, throwing it.
Goff, oh no,
he's
gonna get sacked.
No.
Oh, touchdown. Okay, that was way too risky. I mean, they got it, but like, there's way too many times there were. Yeah,
honestly, I still think Minnesota wins this. I don't think it's going in overtime. I'm not even gonna lie.
I mean, it could. 32 seconds. Neither team's used their timeouts.
Yeah, exactly. Minnesota still has 3 fucking timeouts. And we also have a certain Commies versus Cowboys game, so I don't know if that barely ever happens, but like.
I mean, it all comes down to this, so they're going to kick the extra point, and then we'll go to commercial. This has been entertaining, but I don't know. We'll see.
I think Vikings win this.
Me as well.
I think they win it. I don't think this goes to OT. I don't think this goes into OT. I'm not even going to lie to you.
And we're going to go to commercial. And that will be a 25-yard line person touchback. All right, let's see what they do. So this all really comes down to clock management.
I don't think the clock management was good on Detroit. I know J.J. McCarthy hasn't been throwing the ball deep well, but... Yeah,
Detroit just doing a bunch of no huddles, didn't use a single timeout. Well, let's see. I mean, with how fast they were going down the field, they didn't need to. But J.J., a lot of time in the pocket. He might get sacked.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even blame that on J.J. I blame that on the fucking line, but with like a second to throw.
Okay, so they're gonna have to use their first time out at some point, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Now I think he's going to overtime for sure.
Oh yeah.
They're not even going to attempt to use it for their timeout. Okay, so I think they're just Sorry, I think they're just content with overtime then. So this is either going to be a run play or yeah, it's going to be a run play. So yeah, they're fine with overtime. And yep, we're going to go to overtime. Oh, it's bringing a lot of time. Yeah, no, he wasn't getting that. So this thing will go to overtime. Our first ever overtime game on prime time.
Yeah.
Okay, so our first ever overtime game here. Let's see what they do. Vikings elect to receive. So who wins the coin toss? Detroit has won the coin toss, I believe. And yeah, so Detroit will get first offense. So remember how this goes, so both teams get an opportunity to score.
Yeah, we don't fucking do the actual NFL rules in the regular season. That's fucking retarded.
Okay, so... Oh, sorry, the Vikings will get first offense.
Yeah, they decided to get first offense.
Okay, no, I know, because
that was stupid, by the way.
It was Lions ball for a second.
Yeah, that was fucking retarded.
Flag down.
I don't know what that will be.
Holding.
I did not see that, but okay. CJ Ham, the fullback. Looks like they'll run it out of the end zone. That's fair.
So, yeah, both teams get an opportunity to score.
Yeah, but if this could go to double overtime, though, because...
Oh, sacked.
Oh, yeah. I can honestly see this going to double overtime. I'm not even gonna lie after that sack.
So, Minnesota with 4 sacks tonight. And then Detroit with 3.
Yeah, neither. That was on. But in my opinion, all these McCarthy. I think only 1 sack has been on McCarthy. Well, Jared Goff, like, oh my god, only
3 out of 4.
Yeah. The first sack was definitely on McCarthy, but the other 2 were not. He learned from it quickly.
Alright, so they have to go to the 4 now with a 2nd and 17. This is not good for Minnesota. And now it's actually looking good for Detroit. They're gonna run it here. Yep, not a big pickup. They're in 14, so only 3 yards.
You gotta throw the ball.
So this is a big play.
By the way, if Minnesota, sorry, now that safety is actually likely, if you get a safety, does Detroit win? If they get a safety?
No. Oh wait, no. Actually, yeah, they would. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they would.
So I throw the ball here, right? You gotta throw the ball.
Yeah, so...
I mean, if you don't get it, you're probably going to lose anyway.
Oh.
Okay, you got to trust your defense now. Minnesota has to pray.
4th and 4.
You need a Minneapolis... Minnesota needs a miracle right now.
So both teams get an opportunity to score.
Minnesota
doesn't... so if Minnesota doesn't get anything here, which it looks like they're going to punt probably. If they don't get anything here, then a Detroit touchdown or field goal would end the game.
Oh, I believe they're gonna go for it. Oh, it's a 4th and 4. Yeah, they're probably gonna go for it. And now, so really, they go for it here. It all comes down to this. No punt. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I agree with this call because if you don't get that, the game is actually over. Like.
Okay, so a Detroit score, field goal or touchdown will end the game.
Yeah.
So they have to prevent them from getting in field goal range because if they do,
it is next to score wins the game.
Yeah.
Actually, this gives me the perfect time to tell you if actually I'll tell you the game's not over. Never mind.
Okay, let's see. Field goal range is marked at, I believe, the 40. Of course, 44 in Vikings territory. So, and they're at their own 34, so they're not super far from it. Oh no! Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
That's a big game.
Yeah, that's probably means. Detroit is, I believe,
They're
8 yards away from field goal range. Yeah. Wait, no, 7 yards. First down pretty much wins the game because they have a great kicker. And it's an inside stadium. Yeah. They're 7 yards.
That was their opportunity to get him. I mean, Amon-Ra was like, you just jump on him, but no, Amon-Ra broke the tackle. He got out of there.
Yeah, 7 yards from a victory, pretty much, honestly. Because I don't see what this week's missing.
Yeah.
He's a great kicker.
So let's see, 48. And no, okay. So at the 44.
By the way, I just want to make this a funny fucking joke. If the punter in the 70s, Raiders punter in the 70s, has more MVPs than Jared Goff. And Dak.
Yep.
And Burrow.
Yep.
It's just fucking funny.
Okay, and he hands it off.
And Jalen Hurts.
Oh no! Uh-oh. Goes out.
Yeah.
2-yard line. Yeah, they're there. Let's see what they'll do. I mean, maybe they'll get closer just so they don't. They guarantee that they won't miss, or the shot will be easier. But I mean, they can kick it right now. This thing's over.
Yeah, I think the Lions are gonna probably walk out of here with a win.
I don't know. I don't like the passing formation here. You're gonna risk it, turnover. Okay, yeah. So they're just trying to get as close as possible for the kicker. I mean, they're already at the 25.
Yeah, I think this. Honestly, I would just kick it now. Like, the game's over anyway. I think this game's over. I would just kick it now. You don't want to risk getting out of field goal range. I know they're like really far away from that.
Nope, they're still not gonna kick it. I'm trying to get as close as possible here.
Yeah, I disagree with this call.
Yeah.
Okay, get the first down. Okay, now.
Like, this is really close. Like, 18-yard line, come on. This is like, what, a 25-yard attempt.
Yeah, your kicker, you have one of the best kickers in the league. And now that I think Detroit pretty much already won this game, I'm going to tell you the standings.
Nope, they're still going for it. Okay.
Oh my god.
Are they going for a touchdown? You don't really need one. Oh, nope, stuffed. Yep, see, this is the problem. That's why you should kick it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still in field goal range, but you don't want to keep losing yards. That's 2nd and 13 now.
So. Okay, so I'll tell you that now I think Detroit pretty much won this. I'll tell you the standings. Okay, so first place.
They're losing even more yards.
Oh shit!
I mean, they're still in field goal range, but what the hell? So what, are they just trying to force it?
Yeah, I still think Detroit won this,
yeah,
but
they definitely did. But like, why do they keep moving back? Just kick it now.
I know you're making it harder for your kicker.
Literally, like, it's not like they can come back with like time on the clock. Like, it's over after the score happens. What are we doing?
Hi guys. Okay, so in the AFC North, the Steelers first place, Bengals second place.
Still going for it.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, just do this all after.
Okay.
It's overtime anyways. You can talk as long as you want after. And nope. Okay, they're gonna lose. They're gonna win too. Okay, so obviously you kick it now, right? Like, it wouldn't be so funny if they missed.
Oh, I'm like, okay, the game's over. The game's over, and they missed. Okay. Now, surely you're gonna kick it, right?
There is no double overtime if the clock runs, it's a tie. Yeah. Which would be hilarious.
I know, it'll really be on so. If the kicker misses, I'm gonna fucking laugh so hard.
You have to just kick it here. Okay.
Finally, oh my god. Should be good. I mean.
Oh, timeout from Minnesota. This time.
Okay.
We have the timeout.
So, okay, AFC North, Steelers first place, Bengals second place, Browns third place, Ravens fourth place. I know you'll never hear that again. AFC South, first place Titans, second place Dolphins, third place Jaguars, fourth place Texans. AFC East, first place Jets. Yes, you will never hear that again.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. Here's the kick. You can just continue after the kick.
Yep.
And it's good, and that'll end the game. Detroit with their first victory.
Yes. Okay. Second place, First place, Jets. You'll never hear that again. Second place, Patriots. Yeah. Third place, Colts. Fourth place, Bills. Yes. The Bills got blown out. AFC West, sorry. The Chargers will be in first place. The second place will be the Raiders. Third place will be the Chiefs. And fourth place will be the Broncos. NFC North will be first place will be the Packers. Second place will be the Lions. Third place will be the Vikings. And then last place will be the Bears. NFC South, the Buccaneers will be in first place. The Panthers will be in second place. The Falcons will be in third place. And the Saints will be in fourth. NFC East, Eagles in first. Commanders in second. Cowboys in third, Giants in fourth, NFC West, Rams in first place after that blowout, that great game they put on today. Cardinals in second place, 49ers in third place, and then Seahawks in fourth. And that is every division.
Yep. 31-28 final score.